Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Brand. Now, here's some funny news that I find hilarious, and just because of who's involved, and that would be our wonderful friends at PETA. PETA is going to be protesting the opening of Peppa Pig's theme park in the Metroplex this weekend as it opens for its grand opening in North Richland Hills, which is a suburb of Fort Worth and close to my old stomping grounds. And I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while since I've been to North Richland Hills. I've been hanging out in Addison, Carrollton, and Deep Ellum lately. So I'm not quite exactly sure where this theme park is at, but it is in North Richland Hills, which is kind of the northern part of Fort Worth. And this is a theme park surrounded by Peppa Pig. Surrounded, it is based on Peppa Pig, and its whole concept is to be a children's friendly theme park. And the Metroplex hasn't had something like this for decades. And this is dating myself, but my parents have a photo album of me and my brother at Sesame Place in the Metroplex. That's how old I am. Yes, I'm old. And that was a children's theme park based on Sesame Street, and it was really cool. I mean, I've got pictures with all the original Sesame Street characters, and it was fun. I remember it as a kid. I loved it. I don't know if my brother does because he was pretty little at the time, but yeah, absolute love Sesame Place. And we haven't had something like this, and this is great. I don't have my kids are too old for this, but I do have nieces and nephews. I have friends, I have kids that are this age that this is just wonderful. They've been waiting for this and loving us. But PETA is going to be there this weekend protesting because the one and only restaurant in the theme park, it's a small theme park, serves meat. And there's like Peppa Pig is their statement. I want to read it word for word. Where is it? Here we go. Peppa has shown her younger fans that animals are individuals with emotions and unique personalities, and most children would be horrified to realize they are eating real-life Peppas, Mr. Bulls, and Mrs. Cows. PETA is urging the Peppa Pig theme park to nurture young people's natural empathy by serving exclusively tasty vegan food. Okay. Now, first off, I think PETA probably started out as a fine organization, protecting people from abusing animals or some sort of kick, um, and treating animals humanely. I think they probably started out good. Now they're just completely unhinged. Um, Pigs will eat anything. Anything. Pigs will eat long pig. Documented. The movies, the TV shows. Pigs will eat long pig. And yeah. So this is kind of funny. And yeah. Why? I mean, come on. It's a children's show. It's not a vegan children's show. This is why it's unhinged to me. It's like, okay, oh, you can get a ham sandwich at the store or a burger or something at the restaurant. Oh my, but they do serve exclusively vegan options for on the children's menu, like mac and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, and you know, but these kids are going home and eating meat. I really don't. I really think that if PETA didn't have someone to attack on a daily basis, they might have like shaking fits of withdrawal. I mean, at this point, if you want to put a formal request and put this, it's your right as an individual, as an organization to say, hey, I think you should be consistent with this. And since it doesn't teach eating meat products on the show and they are mostly vegetarian animals on the show, you should eat vegetarian options, things that they would eat in the show. Okay, I'm fine with that. Protesting at the park, they just live to hate people, to make people miserable. Because you know what? Those kids don't care. And I kind of get the vegan ideology. Like I know where they're coming from. But if I stood here and I take that back. If I went to PETA headquarters and set up a demonstration, not a protest, a demonstration where I stood there and preached the gospel to the building, telling them to repent of their evil, their sin, and come to Jesus, they would have me thrown in jail, violate my First Amendment rights, put a restraining order on me, and prevent me from ever coming close to the PETA headquarters again. Yet this they find okay. It's their double standard. They do have a double standard. Trust me, it's crazy. And it's so unhinged that it just infuriates me. And I'm just like, let the kids enjoy their theme park. There are very few, very small, kid only theme parks. I mean, yes, you got Disney and things like that, and they're for kids, but they're also for adults. The rides here are basically, we like a small theme park that you'd find in like a town of like 100 theme parks. These roller coaster rides are going about as fast as the average human can run. So these aren't thrill rides. These are just fun little rides and things like that little kids can come and enjoy a theme park, be around be in the Peppa Pig world and universe and just have fun. And they're going to be marred by this protest, which I'm not going to assume this, but I'm going to predict that this will have an opposite effect on some of the kids that enter. And some of the kids years later won't remember to go while this protest is going on. They won't remember that PETA was protesting, they were serving food. They're going to remember two things. They wanted to go to the theme park with Pep and see Peppa Pig. And this group, PETA, was mad and griping and yelling and screaming and holding up signs, preventing them from enjoying seeing Peppa Pig. So there's going to be some children that are going into this that aren't turned to veganism, but will be turned to anti-PETA people on a subconscious level at an early age. You won't only never be able to convert them to veganism. They will outright rage against PETA. That's crazy. They don't realize that this is going to have an impact on the children and not the effect they want. Some of those children may be like, oh yeah, we shouldn't eat meat. Okay, I get that. There's some this is not going away. This is not going to turn out 100% like they want it to, but that's not the point. The point is they want to be the loud person in the room, ringing the cowbells and screaming at the top of their lungs for everyone to pay attention to them, and knowing that no matter what we do, we can't get them to lower their voice. Yes, we know you're there. We know what you stand for. leave us alone. Just saying. So if you are in the Metroplex this weekend, um, check out North Richland Hills and check out the Peppa Pig theme park. I I might pick up my niece and take her over there. I mean, she might be young enough to really still enjoy it. She's probably the youngest one I've got that would enjoy it. So maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I won't, but this is just PETA. You just lost your minds. And every time I see PETA, I see that one poster they made, and it just drives me crazy. You wouldn't eat a T-Rex. Why would you eat their descendants, the chicken? And I was like, I'd absolutely eat a T-Rex. I've had gator. Oh, it's so good. Gator's so good. If you've never had alligator, wonderful. Even my kids love alligator. So yeah, would I eat a reptile giant T-Rex? Yes. Cut me off a steak and medium rare, please. And absolutely. Just, yeah. PETA's unhinged. And yeah. But that's their thing. They're going to do it. But if you haven't run into it, just be aware that this small theme park that is probably about the size of 2 super Walmarts is being protested by the people for the ethical treatment of animals and the unethical treatment towards humans. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.